people don't realize, people who live in the city just don't realize the seriousness of this drought. We have ranchers that are selling their stock, selling their cows. I sold mine primarily because I couldn't afford to supplement their feed. And
so it's really bad.
it is horrible.
Senator Cervantes introduced a bill yesterday. Have you had a chance to take a look at it? I mean, it's basically asking for $120 million to help preserve things down in the South. I don't know a whole lot about water, but I know that there's only a finite amount of it. Does that give any heartburn? I mean,
No, it doesn't give me any heartburn. You know what we're doing is I'm introducing a bill, and I'm going to be dropping a bill within the next day or so to give the Interstate Stream Commission $400,000 so they can start putting together water plants. You know, it can't be a north against the south. We have to work together as a state because the farmers in the south are suffering the same thing the farmers are in the north.
Senator Cervantes is asking for $120 million. You've got a proposal coming up as well that some people are going to say we can't afford this.
You know, it's the people. You know, people have got to realize that if we don't do something like this, you know, people aren't going to have bread on the table. People aren't going to have vegetables. They're going to be paying out of the roof for them. And so the $120 million, the $400,000 is a pittance in comparison to the disaster that the state may be facing if we don't start doing something.
$120 million is the appropriation. That's a lot of money.
It's a drop in the bucket.
Literally and figuratively?
Yeah, that's right. The reality is we spent already close to $100 million doing the same needed work over on the Pecos to try and meet interstate compact deliveries and to try and assure delivery to senior water rights holders. So that money was used to acquire and retire a great deal of farmland over on the Pecos. So the drought right now is simply bringing to our attention what is inevitably in the future of the state of New Mexico, which is growth, development. We're trying to make that happen. We're trying to bring in industry and economic development. All of those things are tied to water. Nobody's going to come here. Intel's not going to stay here. We're not going to be able to accomplish any of those goals if we can't assure people of the water they need.